Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome to Rad Dreams Review. As always, I'm Rad Dreams, and today's going to be a little bit of a shorter video. It's going to be an anime one. Hooray! We're actually going to be talking about Goblin Slayer of all things today. Who knew, right? For those of you unfamiliar, the anime Goblin Slayer first premiered in 2018 on Crunchyroll. You know, they streamed the first season with subtitles, and then Funimation also streamed the series, but as an English dub. And the series as a whole had 12 episodes, so it was fairly shorter, and it ended with Goblin Slayer will return, right? So it had that little bit of a cliffhanger. And then Goblin Slayer also had a feature film, which was pretty dope. I don't know if any of you have watched it, but I would highly recommend checking it out because you get to witness a goblin paladin. That's right, a goblin paladin. Now, I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and I enjoy high fantasy. So Goblin Slayer kind of hits all of those notes for me personally. You know, it's not hyper violent, but it is violent. You know, it's got some gore in it, some mature themes, but it also deals with that high fantasy. You know, you've got elves, you got lizards, you got dwarves, you got humans, goblins. It even has a beholder. Spoiler alert. Sorry about that if you haven't watched 2008 Goblin Slayer series. There is a moment where they run across a beholder in a dungeon, and it is fantastic. Highly, highly, highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. And just a little kind of disclaimer. The first episode of Goblin Slayer does contain a disturbing scene which caused a lot of uproar within the community. So keep that in mind and kind of go into the first episode with a bit of caution, you know. So they do display a very mature scene. So I can't stress that enough. Oh, anyway, the reason why we're talking about Goblin Slayer today is because the second season was announced. I had no idea it would be announced so shortly. I mean, 3 years is, I guess, a long time when you think about it. But this announcement kind of came out of nowhere, and it was live streamed at the GA Fest 2021 event on Sunday. And, you know, they announced that the second season would conclude, and they displayed a visual teaser. And that was the image that you saw in the thumbnail. But let's take a closer look at it. All right, so we're going to take a closer look at this. And we got our boy Orc here. We got our dwarf, we got our elf, we got our priest, and we got our lizard boy. And just look at the detail there. It's just really, really solid. Loving the key visual art on this. You got the full moon at the top, the blood red moon next to it, and you got the, you know, iconic, you know, kind of red eyeball that Goblin Slayer has. Just really huge fan of this key visual here. But that'll pretty much do it for today's video. Like I said, it was a fairly shorter one today. Let's talk a little bit about anime, some Goblin Slayer there. I'm really excited about the second season. I will keep you guys updated when it will actually be airing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this year, 2021, hopefully will be a better year for anime. You know, 2020 was a little lackluster there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. You know, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for future content. And, you know, let me know what you're excited about with Goblin Slayer or just upcoming anime in general. But yeah, that'll do it for today. So make sure you guys, you know, stay safe out there, and, you know, above all else, make sure you stay rad.